Scotty Sanders here. Today I want to talk to you about how do you become a great leader, not just a good leader, but a great leader. One of the best ways you learn to be a great leader is to learn from other great leaders. And I've certainly done that through the years. So here are 12 of my favorite great leadership quotes. So the first one, before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. But when you become a leader, success is all about growing others. Jack Welch. Here's another one from Peter Drucker. Management is doing things right. Leadership is doing the right things. And I would say great leadership is doing the right things. So you can do the wrong things the best way possible, but that's not going to be great leadership. It's always focusing on first doing the right things. Here's a quote from Rosalind Carter. A leader takes people where they want to go. A great leader takes people where they don't necessarily want to go, but ought to be. I love that because, hey, listen, leadership sometimes is making tough decisions and challenging people to go in places that's uncomfortable, getting out of their comfort zone. Here's one from Warren Bennis, one of those leadership gurus. He was a professor at USC for years. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. Okay, so you need to have a great vision, but how do you help people to see the next steps they need to take? Here's one from Margaret Fuller. Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. I have personally subscribed to that because I am a reader, and that has made me, I think, a much better leader through the years. From Jim Collins. He wrote the book Good to Great, one of the classics. I love it. I don't know if this quote actually comes from that book or not, but this is what he says about great leadership. The X factor of great leadership is not your personality, it's humility. And that's one of his big emphasis. Sometimes we're drawn to these charismatic leaders, but what he says really it's humility that people are drawn to you. And then number 7 from Ronald Reagan is this. Leaders surround themselves with great people, delegate authority, then get out of their way. I love that one. Here's one from Michael Jordan, short and sweet, but to the point. Earn your leadership every day. See, we think we arrive at great leadership and then we're done and we just stay there, and that's not the case. You've got to go out and earn it every day. And then the next one from Craig Groeschel, he says this. If you delegate tasks, you create followers. If you delegate authority, you create leaders. Great word. And then here's number 10, John Wooden, one of the greatest coaches of any sport, but he was a basketball coach for UCLA for many years. He said this, the most powerful leadership tool you have is your own personal example. He's exactly right. And then number 11, great leaders are almost always great simplifiers who can put people through, or who can cut through argument, debate, and doubt to offer a solution everybody can understand. Love that one. Again, sometimes I know people that they take something simple and complicate it. And what Colin Powell's saying, the great leaders are great simplifiers. They take a complicated something and how to simplify it that people can understand that. I kind of butchered that quote a little bit, but it's excellent. And then number 12 from Eleanor Roosevelt, she said this, a good leader inspires people to have confidence in the leader. A great leader inspires people to have confidence in themselves. That is so true. Well, I want to add my own, and this has been my own little personal leadership mantra for years. And if you've been around me, if you've heard me through the years, you know what's coming, and it's this. And I think great leadership, it always starts with lead yourself well. If you want to be a great leader, start with yourself. Always look at yourself in the mirror. Don't look out at others. What can I do to lead myself well that people are willing to follow my example and follow me on the journey to take this journey of success or greatness together. So lead yourself well. So let me kind of leave you with that one to make sure you're leading yourself well. Now, if you're enjoying videos like I've shared with you today and you want to learn more about leadership tips that I share on a weekly basis, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, listen, till next time, live well and lead well.